Hello there, wrestling gurus who is watching this new episode of my wrestling podcast. Now I have a special guest. Introduce yourself, my friend.
Hey everybody, this is BigK615, Kevin Martin coming at you.
Yes, it has been a long time. His Twitter name will be down there in the description box. The only thing I want to discuss is about the last segment on Raw about um, the Shield and Evolution. That was an awesome segment. And what's your thoughts on Seth Rollins turn heel for the first time? I think for the first time. What's your thoughts?
Well, man, Seth Rollins. No one believed that Seth Rollins would be the one becoming, uh, leaving the Shield and would be the person to end the Shield for that matter. I believe it was a big swerve on the fans. I like that unpredictability. Definitely something that has people's minds going, and I definitely look forward to seeing what's happening in the future. Seth Rollins, he's a great talent, and I'm definitely sure that things are going to go well for him as
Yes.
time goes on.
Can you imagine, like, next Monday, he's gonna wear a suit? It's gonna feel weird, but eventually it's gonna happen. I don't know how long he's gonna be in the group. Maybe until Batista gets back. We all know that Batista quit on yesterday's Raw. And the only reason he quit because he's gonna promote the new Marvel movie. So, you know, instead of him quitting, they should just let him have like a match. Then if he loses, you know what I'm saying? But whatever. That's another podcast edition. This is just about Seth Rollins. We all know that he was heel before when they first debuted, right? Kevin, the Shield.
I believe so. Yes, he was heel when he first came into WWE, and actually, a fun fact: they debuted in Indianapolis, Indiana. So great way to end it out in Indianapolis, Indiana.
I attended the event, Sylvester 2012. I was there.
Oh man, that's awesome, man.
If you want to check out the video footage, Kevin, it's on my YouTube channel. So I think it's Journey to Indianapolis or Journey to Sylvester. Check it out. So it's a great event. I love the arena. I wish I went to Raw last night, but it's like um, 3 hours away from my area. But it's okay. I went to Payback this Sunday. Great event. I mean, it's not like last year's, but it was decent. But do you think Seth Rollins will stab Evolution in the back or no?
Do I think Seth Rollins has Evolution's back?
Yes, in the future.
Well, that's a tough question, right? Well, actually, that can also be an easy answer to that. Seth Rollins, he was the most unlikely pick to be the one to end the Shield. As we all know, he was the glue for the Shield during their tough times, and now that he's broken up with the Shield, it seems that the Shield is broken up and that Seth Rollins is now on the side of Evolution. And I
Yes.
think from this point forward, that Seth Rollins will be on Evolution's side, and Evolution will have Seth Rollins back as well.
Yeah. Now the rumor was before this whole Shield broke up, it was gonna be Sheamus in a group. I cannot really picture Sheamus, a new member of Evolution, especially in a business suit. I know WWE wants to put him as a heel, but he needs to turn heel because the face turn just sucks ass. So, what's your thoughts on that really quickly before we continue about this Seth Rollins thing, Kevin?
Well, Sheamus, he's got his own thing going on. He's the United States champion, I believe, right now,
Yeah,
and he is what he is. He's Sheamus. He's the Celtic Warrior. Kids love him. Fans sort of love him. He's on the pizza rolls, as far as I know, that I was eating yesterday. He's on the pizza rolls packaging. Um, but yeah, he's another one of the faces of WWE. I can see him turning heel at some point in the very near future, but we just got to find the way to do it that it's right. We can't just have him turn heel right off the bat.
oh yeah, definitely. But Let's see here. Another thing is about last night at Raw. What's your thoughts on Stephanie McMahon about the announcement about the WWE World Heavyweight Championship?
Alright, so my thoughts on that. Daniel Bryan's worked his butt off for the past, I don't know how many months for that title. He's worked hard for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. I've actually gotten to meet the guy at Comic Con last year,
Oh
actually.
wow.
Yes, it was last year. Got to meet Daniel Bryan. It was an amazing experience. Got to meet the guy, got to talk to him and everything. He was a great guy, and I loved getting the chance to meet him. But that's for another time. Right now, we're talking about the Daniel Bryan WWE Championship issue. Daniel Bryan, like I said, he's worked his butt off for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. He's definitely been one of the most hardest working guys throughout the past several months, and ever since WrestleMania, he's been well, actually, no. Ever since he won the championship at SummerSlam, the authority's been trying to take the WWE Championship away from him and keep it away from him. Now, coming up on Money in the Bank this year on June 29th, if Daniel Bryan isn't cleared to compete, he has to vacate the WWE World Heavyweight Championship, has to relinquish it to Stephanie McMahon and the authority. And definitely, that's going to be a rough thing to see if it does happen. I mean, it would be great to see a new WWE World Heavyweight Champion and all, but Daniel Bryan has worked his, what off for many, many months. So, I mean, it's going to be it's 50-50 on me for that one as far as the way I'm leaning towards on that one.
Yeah, and if he does compete, he's gonna have a match with Kane in a stretcher match. Now, instead of a stretcher match, the rumor was for Payback it was gonna be a Buried Alive match. They scrapped that because Daniel Bryan had surgery, so I really wish they had a match at Money in the Bank, but it's what it is. What it is. Hopefully, in the near future, they'll have Buried Alive match. Kevin.
Yeah, man. Like you said, the rumors, the reports, they all said that Daniel Bryan is going to face Kane in a Buried Alive match. Be the return of the Buried Alive match.
Yes.
As you said, yes, the match got scrapped due to the fact he had to have surgery that just a few weeks ago, and so I mean that was scrapped, and now things are kind of iffy as far as how he's healing and everything. I mean, we just got the word that there's a negative update supposedly from doctors, so I mean that's not good at all. But hopefully signs get better, and hopefully things get better for Daniel Bryan as the weeks go on.
Yeah, he don't want to be like an Edge. He had to force retire, and he had to vacate the belt, and that's why it was it was a total mess.
Yeah, man.
So these wrestlers put their body on line, and is it really worth it? I don't think so. I know you wrestle time from time for independence wrestling. Is it really worth it? No, it isn't. You know what I'm saying?
I understand what you're saying.
So I know I'm not a wrestler. I'm just a fan. Um, I know. I don't know if it's the money the wrestlers love or is it just a passion.
Well, definitely it's working with an independent company. Like for me, I do camera work for them, and I'm commentary on the side sometimes. But the thing that keeps you going, the thing that keeps you moving, yes, there is money involved. It takes a lot of money. It takes a lot of miles. It takes a lot of hard work and dedication. But what you're based off of with that is your passion. Is wrestling truly your passion? You'll find that out. If you can stand the miles and you can drive those miles, you can work with the payments that you get, you can work with how things go for you, then you can definitely move forward in the business or in the sport for that matter. So I mean, really, it's a mix of both. The factor, how much money you're making, yes, that's a factor, but also your passion, how much passion you have towards the sport. And I know lots of guys that have worked day in, day out, driving on the road, putting in the legwork for themselves. I mean, it's truly marketing yourself and becoming a star yourself. You're working for yourself. So that's definitely something that's a factor as well. That we could go on a whole nother podcast for that, man. We totally do that.
Yeah. Now, back about Seth Rollins. He was a crazy fool. He did an awesome thing in Extreme Rules. I don't know if you've seen it on the W Network. Have you seen that match?
Uh, Seth Rollins.
Like he had Evolution versus the Shield. You know what he did off the top off the this
the Titantron. Yeah,
yeah,
payback.
was it no, that was a payback, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was a payback just this past Sunday, man.
No, I'm talking about what he did at Extreme Rules. He did like the second balcony, you know?
Oh, he jumped off the audience thing. He jumped off
Yes.
the audience seating area.
Then payback the Titantron. So he's a crazy fool, you know?
I mean, hey, man. I mean, definitely. That's it's the awe-inspiring um, things that you see in those kind of high caliber matches.
Yes.
I mean, yeah, having Seth Rollins being the guy that he is coming up from Ring of Honor, he knows how to do all these crazy spots, and being able to do that takes a lot of takes some balls to do that. So I mean, hey, Seth Rollins got big balls, everyone. Yeah.
Yeah. It's gonna feel weird that no more Shield. Shield been around like what 2 years. I guess that's mostly the stables are just 2 years or longer. But how far can the Shield go? I really wish all them guys were champions. I know they were tag team champion in the U.S., but I guess they hard to defend it because it's not their fault. The creators, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I understand what you're saying.
So it sucks. WWE does not give a flying shit about the mid-card belts, and that's really sad. Kevin, they only give a shit about the main belt, and that's the W and World Heavyweight Championship,
Yeah, I mean, I understand where you're coming from, but again, there is a rise coming up on the women's division, and it doesn't seem like it right now, but things are on the up and up with the mid card too. I mean, the Intercontinental title is getting a bit more spotlight on the shows. The WWE United States Championship, although it may not seem cared about, it is also becoming on the up and up. I remember back in the days, just a few years ago, it was not cared about at all.
Yep.
And in the Divas Championship, that's something that hasn't been cared about in a while. Now with Paige coming into the new generation, the future is now. I mean, I like the way things are going, and I'm hoping for the best with these mid carders and the Divas as well.
Yes. Actually, AJ took it over from the Divas, and after that, then Paige took it over. So I'm looking forward to see AJ back. She will come back sooner or later,
Yeah, sooner or later. I mean, she's not CM Punk. She's not walking out, although they're getting married together. They're going to be walking down the aisle together. So, I mean, I wish the best of luck to them. But, yeah, I'm sure AJ will be back very soon. I'm sure she'll be back in the title picture. I mean, I can only expect big things for Paige and AJ and all the divas. I mean, we got some new things going on, man. So I'm definitely looking forward to it.
Speaking of Punk, I know no one will listen to me or believe me. He will come back whenever he's ready for it. I know his contract is going to expire, I think sometime in June or is it July? What month is it going to expire?
It expires in July.
You know when? With the first week, second week? Do you know off that top?
It's fine. Whenever he signed his contract to come back after, I think it's the last few weeks in July, somewhere in there. I don't know for sure, but I remember when he came back in July, he had signed his contract literally the same day that he came back. So
I just guarantee because once he's done the contract, I think he's out of money. I know he saves a lot of money from the past, so that's why he's not making. I don't know. I can't explain. That's why he's going to a lot of Hawks games, Cubs games because he's been saving for many years, and that's why. And a lot of wrestling fans are mad because he walked out. Well, that's his business, and I know a lot of wrestling fans were kind of bummed out because he should have been at WrestleMania in that fan access, but it happens. But I don't know. It's just a total mess. Do you think he's gonna come back? Do you think he's gonna come back? Yes or no?
Well, all right, like you said, if he does come back, he'll come back when he's ready.
Yes.
Obviously, we've been seeing him some pictures, recent pictures of CM Punk getting back in shape and getting bigger and everything. And I mean, there was rumors going around he was going to go to MMA. Well, you can't be big in the MMA. You got to be smaller and be a bit flexible.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I could see CM Punk possibly making a comeback, but it would be when we least expect it. Like
Yes.
last Sunday in Chicago, everyone thought, hey, that's when he had to come back if he was going to come back. Wrong.
Yeah.
He'll come back when he's ready, and he'll come back when it's most unlikely expected. Now, that's just me. I know I'm going to seem like a fool, like CM Punk's never coming back. He's already said he's quote unquote officially retired at 35. But hey, you never know. Anything can happen in the world of professional
Well, I
wrestling.
don't believe because it's not. It was not really official from the WWE website. The other websites are just full of crap. You know what I'm saying? From my opinion of view, the official website is the WWE website. You know, and of course they won't say that. You know.
Yeah, they won't say he's officially retired until probably they'll probably say his contract's up or
Yeah.
something. But they made a reference to him
Yeah,
this
but of
past
course,
Wednesday.
yeah, but of course, March 3rd. A lot of people thought he's gonna come back. No, not the Dice. WrestleMania 30. No. Not Judgment Day. Payback. Not the Dice. So watch. If he's not back around summer, they're gonna say September 27th, September 29th. That's another Raw in Chicago. And if he's not back then I don't know when it's gonna happen. Every time if he's supposed to be in Chicago, he's not. They're gonna keep chatting CM Punk. And at first, I don't mind it. It's getting very boring. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what you're saying, man. And the CM Punk chants, they're gonna go on until heaven knows whenever. But it is what it is with the fans. They want CM Punk, but you may not get CM Punk when they want it. So
Yep. See, a lot of wrestlers from the past, like Hogan, Taker, Sting, um, I guess they give a shit about the more they love to make more money, but I know their body's hurting from the past, and I guess that's the good thing about Punk. He just walked out and he's not crippled like all the wrestlers from the past. You know?
yeah, he's stated before he doesn't want to walk out crippled or in a wheelchair or to the point where he can barely walk.
Yes.
He said that he's gonna retire when he feels is best
Yes.
for him.
But I know a lot of wrestlers. I mean, a lot of wrestling fans are kind of mad because they were looking forward to the other stuff, but I can't really explain. I don't want to piss off the wrestling fans out there, but we can off subject here. But back to the Shield. Shield was a beast. I love the music. I like how they come down the aisles. It was awesome. It reminded me of the NWO back in the day, correct?
Yes, you're correct. They were a big three-man stable that did some things with as they were coming through the fans and all that stuff. They were like the outsiders, more or less. So
Yeah, but you don't see any more after the Shield are over. Who else is left for the stable? There's nobody left, is there, right now, currently?
there's no real stable other than the Wyatt family at this
Yeah.
point in time.
And you got 3 and B, but 3 and B is not really getting a major push, so big deal.
Well, hey, El Torito and Hornswoggle have been putting on some good stuff lately.
Yeah, but after that, but who gives a shit about that? They're not even on the main card. They like on the freaking pre-show, but that's sad.
Hey,
But
all right, right. You can't deny. We'll see. That was awesome.
it was good. But a lot of people are kind of mad. But it should be like it was very funny and very different. You know what I'm saying?
Say that one more time for me, man.
It was fun and different. You know?
Oh yeah, definitely. It was pretty crazy. I mean, it was awesome as a fan. I was just sitting there watching. I was like in shock and awe with the way that match went. So
Yeah, and then on Sunday, Hair versus Mask, man, it was good. Then on this past Monday, why the hell did he not shave it all off? That's so stupid. He still have his hair dangling, hornswoggles.
yeah, I mean, it just makes him look like a fool and look like a troll. That's the point.
I don't know.
But anyways, back to the Shield.
Yeah, we are getting off way subject. Sorry, my viewers, but hopefully you guys love this special podcast. But Seth Rollins, probably we'll find out this Monday why he jumped ship. Probably it comes down to money. He went with the devil, and I don't think I don't, for my opinion, I don't think it's gonna work out because he doesn't fit with the evolution. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, hey, there's speculation that maybe Seth Rollins is in it to destroy the Shield.
Yeah,
Maybe, I mean, not destroy the Shield, destroy Evolution.
yeah.
So
You never know.
never know, man.
I'm really
That's
surprised that Ric Flair was not coming back because I know he's too old to wrestle, but he can still manage evolution. But I guess he's doing other things, you know.
yeah, man.
But well, I don't know what else to say. But the whole Raw was okay, but the awesome part was the end of the Raw. That was freaking awesome. I had a feeling something big gonna happen. I thought the guy, not, I think Roman Reigns. I thought Roman Reigns is gonna turn heel, but that was not the case. You know.
Yeah, man. Everyone thought it was either going to be Reigns or Ambrose, but it turned out to be the most unlikely pick. Like I said earlier, Seth Rollins.
Do you think they're gonna put another new member of the Shield, or just give me the two of
Uh,
them?
like I said, it's a 50-50. You're just gonna have to see what's coming up this Monday. Um, Seth Rollins, like I said, like we all said, we all know, he left for Evolution. He made a deal with the devil. Is there going to be a new member of the Shield? There's some people saying, hey, Corey Graves from NXT might come up. There's some other people saying some other people are going to be in the Shield. But then again, you've also got to factor in maybe the Shield is officially broken up as of last Monday night. So
They should. Why even put a new group together? Maybe down the road they might reform the Shield like they did with Evolution. That was great, you know.
yeah, man, I'm sure that maybe sometime down the road we might see a Shield um, reunion, more or less, whether it's a match against each other or maybe a six-man tag team match. You never know.
Because I remember in the past they keep reunited with the DX over and over, and eventually we got burned out of that group, you know.
Yeah, I mean, hey, DX had their time. I mean, Raw 1000, that was probably their last big bang. So
Yeah. Um, you got anything else to say before we end this podcast, Kevin?
um, um, make sure to add me on Facebook, guys. Facebook.com/BigK615. Follow me on Twitter, BigK615. Um, for those who don't know, that I was actually formerly a YouTuber a long time ago. I'm getting some videos back up. Maybe we can revive the YWC.
Yeah, that's back
but
in the day. Yeah.
hey, but yeah, guys, make sure to subscribe to Rai. He's good, man. I love being on the show, and I love talking wrestling with him. Make sure you guys need to talk wrestling with him too.
Yeah.
Just contact Rai, man. We can get it going.
Yeah. Come on my podcast, and we can discuss about wrestling and all that great stuff. Yeah, we discussed a lot of good stuff tonight. So hopefully everyone enjoyed this podcast. Sit back, relax. If you have nothing to do tonight, just um, hit my YouTube channel and click the latest video podcast version. So, Kevin, all your information will be down there. Hopefully, you get some new subs, new followers, and all that great jazz. My Twitter name will be down there also, and my YouTube will be down there also. So, thanks, my friend, to jump on board. Hopefully, we have fun tonight.
I had lots of fun, man. I enjoy it, and I look forward to coming back again sometime soon.
Anytime, my friend. Keep it real, and the tag team champions out here. You want to say goodbye to your viewers? You want to say hi to your viewers? Any shout outs, real quickie, Kevin?
Everybody, Big K615. I'm out of here.
Peace out, everyone. Enjoy this podcast. Catch you later. Deuces.